Let's talk about Donald Trump and Zohran because a lot of people, rightfully so, are very confused about the wacky press conference. My number one reason why Donald Trump was so nice to Zohran is because Donald Trump lives to make the Democratic establishment look fucking stupid. Very few establishment Democrats, I'm talking Obama, Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, endorsed Zohran and also congratulated him after his win. As we know, Kirsten Gillibrand called Zohran a jihadist, and one of the reporters actually asked Trump that. Do you think Zohran is a jihadist? And Donald Trump said, no, he's a respectable guy. I just had a meeting with him. The political establishment hate Zohran and hate Trump. If you had Hillary Clinton and Jeb Bush in a room with Zohran and Trump, those two are gonna hate what Zohran and Trump are talking about because they are challenging the status quo. Zohran and Trump do not want to see a return to the status quo. Donald Trump wants to rip up the Constitution and is a fascist, as said in the interview. Zohran wants to see a radical reimagining of what society is in New York City. The political establishment, the neoliberals, they do not like that. The corporate-backed politicians, they do not like that. 1 in 10 Trump voters voted for Zohran in New York City, and it's the same theory in 2016 and 2020 that Bernie could win back those disaffected Trump voters. Trump and Zohran are both running on economic populism to speak to the disaffected working-class voters where politics hasn't worked for them. Do I think Zohran and Trump actually like each other? Probably not, okay? They probably fucking hate each other, but they have the same common enemy, which is the establishment. I also think some other variables include that Donald Trump likes winners, he likes confidence, he likes alpha males, and Zohran represents that. They both really love New York City and care about it a lot. Number 3, the failed son theory, that Donald Trump has a bunch of failed sons and Zohran kind of enters the space as the son that he never had. I also think what we know about Trump is that he is a blank canvas to a degree. He is surrounded by fascists, the Stephen Millers, the Steve Bannons of the world. Donald Trump doesn't like come up with those things by himself. This all happened on the same day that House Democrats voted for a resolution to condemn socialism. First of all, a waste of fucking time, and this is the reason you guys lose elections, because you don't provide people anything. I think Zohran was a political mastermind in the meeting and the press conference. He didn't capitulate to Trump, he didn't suck up to Trump, and he really held his own ground, which is something that you don't see a lot of politicians do. I think he really understood the psychology behind the moment, and I'm very curious to see like what happens from this. Let me know your theories about the whole meeting and press conference. Definitely go watch it if you haven't. It's about 30 minutes long and very, very interesting.